to my YouTube channel, and yes, another Vlogmas cooking video. So today's Vlogmas cooking video is going to be cinnamon roll French toast casserole. So that's what we're going to be making today. Look at this graph. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on your post notifications so you do not miss any time I upload. And let's just jump right into this baking Vlogmas video. So what this recipe calls for, a lot of items. So the only item that is in this recipe that I don't have and that I'm not going to put in is pecans. So the recipe calls for some cinnamon, some nutmeg, some butter, some sugar. It calls for half and half or heavy whipping cream. I couldn't find any heavy whipping cream, but I found whipping cream. I don't know if that's the same or if it's not the same. I don't know. Some vanilla extract, 2 eggs, and 2 cinnamon roll cans with icing. And yeah, that is all that the recipe calls for. And it calls for, obviously, as I said, half a cup of chopped pecans. I'm not going to put pecans in there because I don't know, I don't really like pecans. So that's that. So first up, to making this little casserole, I need a large glass bowl to melt the butter with the sugar. Okay, so we're going to get a bowl and melt the butter and the sugar together. Okay, so I went over and I got a bowl. So we need a half a cup of butter. So let's get that open. Also, new butter. So let's get a half a cup. Okay. So I got the butter, and let's go over and melt it before we put the sugar in there. Alright, so we got our half cup of butter. And I also I went out to the store and I found a mini cooking set. It was only like $5 cooking set, so I bought it. And for the sugar, we need 1/3 a cup. What is 1/3 a cup? Alright. I'm gonna guess that this is 1/3 a cup because it's telling me 5 tablespoons. I don't know. So we're going to do that. So we're going to put that into the melted butter. And then we're going to stir that up. I don't know why I got a bowl, because I'm only doing it in this. Alright, so the next part is to put in 2 of your eggs. So we're going to put in 2 eggs. Bang. Bang. And then you need to put in 3-4 cups. I suck at measurements and explaining what measurements are. So we're going to get that much. Oh my god, that's almost 2 cups. So we're going to add that to our mixture. Okay. And then we have to add the cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla to this mixture. So now that I have all of that mixed up, I did move it into a bowl because it was a little bit easier to mix. The next part now is to open up our cinnamon roll cans. So I'm gonna move this over here and clean up my area a little tiny bit so then I can just have what I need to open in front of me. So I'll be right back. So I just read the recipe and I forgot to put in the vanilla into this mixture. So I'm going to add the vanilla. So the vanilla that needs to go in here is 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I literally read that out and I didn't even put it in there. Put everything else in there, but I didn't even put vanilla in there. Anyway, so 1, 2. So that's that. So I'm going to mix all that in and then I will be back to open the actual cans of cinnamon rolls. I can't believe I forgot that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay, so I opened them off camera. One of them opened up perfectly fine, but the second one kind of, ruined. So, also if you hear anything in the background, Kyle, Lily, and Cooper is literally right behind the camera. So if you hear anything, it's them. So, now that I opened up the cinnamon rolls, it tells me to slice them into 4ths and put them in, dunk them into the bowl of the egg mixture and then put it in a casserole dish. So I need to go get a casserole dish and I need to get a knife. So, 1 second. Okay, so I got the casserole dish and I have my knife. So I'm going to drop the camera now and put you up into a different angle and show you guys what the process is. It's also going to be a time lapse, so it's going to be fast forward and me not talking. So let's get into that. So now that I have this all done, I have to wait till my oven preheats. At this time you would sprinkle over the pecans, but I'm not using pecans. So this needs to be in the oven on 350 for 35 to 40 minutes or until brown. When my oven preheats, I will bring you back. Alright guys, so the oven is preheated now, so let's put the casserole in. Alright, so now that we have that put in the oven, we are going to wait a half hour to 45 minutes. And yeah, well, for you guys, it would be like 5 seconds. For us, it's going to be a half hour to 45 minutes. So, I will see you in a couple of minutes or so. Alright guys, so it is the next day after I made this. So now we're going to do the taste test. So this is what it looks like.
What is the recipe called?
Cinnamon roll French toast casserole.
I don't know why they call it French toast.
Because there's eggs and stuff in it?
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't taste anything like French toast.
I'll get a little bit of maple syrup. Would you like to try it with some maple syrup?
No.
Why?
Because it's sweet enough. I took that. I don't like whatever's on the bottom. It feels too mushy on the bottom. But the rest of it is really. It's just this stuff right here is what I don't like. But I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Maybe it just was like because it was in the fridge.
Maybe. It tastes like French toast when you have it with maple syrup.
I'm not a big fan of French toast either. I wouldn't even notice. I barely eat French toast. It's good though.
Yeah. The bottom doesn't taste.
Mushy stuff.
Yeah. I think it's because when I put it in the fridge, it might have settled to the bottom. Like the egg and
Plus-
stuff.
The glass is the casserole dish is glass too. So when it's cold, it makes
It makes what?
condensation.
Maybe. I like it anyway.
My favorite part of it is the top.
I'm literally going to eat all this right now.
I got all mine ate except for the stuff at the bottom stuff on it. I wouldn't eat it for breakfast though.
I would. Anyway, I like it.
I do too. She'll have that full casserole gone by tomorrow.
No.
Well, you'll start watching TV and then just eat it and it'll be gone. And you won't even realize it.
So, what would you rate it?
Out of what, 10?
Nah. That's how you rate stuff.
As a breakfast food, maybe a 4. But as like a snack or something like that, I'll give it a 7. Maybe an 8.
Okay.
7 or 8. But it's not a breakfast thing for me.
You don't eat breakfast anyway.
I don't.
My rating overall would be probably a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
Why a 7?
I don't know. I like things like cinnamon to have that. I don't know how to explain it.
Extra flavor.
No, like that's like sticky.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know how you get the ones that are at Tim Hortons, the ones that I like at Tim Hortons, the ones where you pull it apart and it's like the cinnamon's like dripping off it, like.
Yeah.
So anyway guys, this is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little baking vlog. If you guys have ever had this little casserole, let me know down in the comments below. And if you try it, let me know in the comments below as well. But this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give it a big fat like. Comment down below what you would like to see next. And also guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on your post notifications so you do not miss any time I upload. And without further ado guys, this is the end of the video and I'll see you guys tomorrow.